Hello there and welcome back. Today, even though it doesn't seem like it has something exactly to do with polynomials, we want to make sure that you're set with scientific notation. So let me just write down a statement of this. So the result here is that if you have any number n which is greater than or equal to 0, it can be written in this form. That's a b. A times 10 to the b, where a is some number greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10, and b is any integer. Could be positive, could be negative, could be 0. Remember, b 10 to the 0 would be 1. Alright, so let's look at a few examples here. So if we look at the first one, 14,200, and we want to write that in the form like this, where a is between 1 and 10, then you're going to have 1.42 times 10. Well, if you look at this, if I put the point right there, I got to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. So this is going to be 10 to the 4th. On this next one, well, here's 3.6, and now if you look at the original one, here's the point 3.6, we got to multiply by 1, 2, 3 tens going backwards, which means 10 to the minus 3. So now that you've seen basically how we write something in scientific notation, let's just look at some operations of numbers that are already in scientific notation. So what I'm going to do simply here is multiply the numbers together, and 3.2 times 5.3 is 16.96. And then I use my rules of exponents, and 10 to the minus 5 times 10 to the 8th, I add the exponents, and I get 10 cubed. So this number is 16960. And if I write that in scientific notation, it's going to be 1.696 times 10 to the 4th. All right, so there's an example with multiplication. And here's an example with division. So the same thing. We take 6.8 and divide it by 8, and that gives us 0.85. And then we use our rules of exponents. 10 cubed over 10 to the 5th. We subtract, and we get 10 to the minus 2. So this means this is going to equal, here's my 85, and there's a point, but I put in 2 more because of the minus 2, and you always want to lead with a 0. And so this is the same as 8.5 times 10 to what power? Minus 3. All right? And that's it for the information on scientific notation. See you next time.